Thank you to SakuraCo and Tokyo Tree for sponsoring this week's video. Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 5 of the final season of Cobra Kai. This is also the final episode of part 1, and then we go on hiatus for quite a few months until we can finally pick back up for part 2. But last episode, our 6 competitors who will be competing on behalf of Miyagi-Do and the Sekai Taikai have been chosen. And 2 of those members, a little questionable. And it's really interesting to see where that's going to set things up, especially for the characters, for the team, and the outcome itself. So I'm excited to see what happens. So let's jump in. If you want to see the full the reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reaction to the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind the scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, so you are going out of your way to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 5, Best of the Best. Here we go.
Well, since the spread has stopped and looks like it's regressing, I'm dropping your mother to 10 milligrams of tamoxifen twice a day and starting her on an 80 milligram IV of doxorubicin.
Are you sure she still needs all that? She's walking, she's laughing.
Oh.
She made me and my little brother dinner the other night.
Hey, that's great. That's a good sign. But
headed in the right direction.
We can't, like,
make sure it stays that way.
We can't let our guard down around this kind of stuff, man.
Keep it up.
Let's go. Aww. Let's go to fuck this up. Oh shit. She's got them spidey senses. Oh.
What are you doing here? Aren't the police looking for you?
Oh, I'm not that easy to catch. I just came
Apparently.
to check up on my champion. How are you holding up?
Oh, so now you care? The last time I saw you, I needed your help, and you know what you said to me?
The best thing you can do right now is look after yourself.
I went back for you, and you left me to deal with Silver and his psycho bitch sidekick alone.
You have every right to be angry, but I could not involve you in my plan to liberate myself.
Is that what you call
I was
this?
only trying to protect you. And now that I'm out, we have an opportunity to dominate.
No, there is no we.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day when the Queen Cobra would join the enemy.
They're my friends.
They'll invite you in, but you'll never belong there.
Oh, fuck off.
When push comes to shove, they'll always figure out a reason to keep you second fiddle to LaRusso's kid.
Go crawl back under your rock. I may not be calling the police, but if my sensei see you, they will.
I am your sensei.
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Are my champion.
I may be a champion, but I'm not yours.
Let's go, Tory. Don't let him get in your head, man.
Hey, Aisha got into UC Santa Cruz. Have you heard
Nice.
Nothing. Hey, don't stress. It'll come. I mean, Demetri hasn't heard from MIT yet, so.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit.
I got in.
What?
God damn.
Yeah.
That was
Why else a
fast.
surprise? I worked my ass off and earned that spot.
That's
that would be like
a fact.
LeBron James getting turned down by the Lakers.
Congratulations, Demetri.
Damn.
It's a really hard school to get into.
Yeah, it certainly is. Especially when you don't apply, right?
Real subtle.
Hey, man, I'm just saying you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Still can't believe you told Kreese off. Never seen anybody do that before.
Is that between us? I don't want anyone thinking I'm still in contact with them.
Yeah, I won't say a word.
No.
I'm just happy that you're here.
No, this is all we have. Everyone else is worried about college, but for us, this is our last chance to win big.
You've already done something big. You won the All Valley.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Silver paid off the ref.
No, it's still better than always coming in second.
Hey, this is bigger than the All Valley. It's gonna be televised all over the world. And if we win, that's all anyone's gonna remember.
Would be nice to stand on that podium.
I mean, hey, it's international. Second place is better than all other places anywhere else.
No matter what,
You know?
we stick together.
I think simply being there is fucking impressive.
Just you and me. Yeah.
You know, they are adorable.
Have you seen Kenny?
No. Not since the shitting.
The shitting. Wow.
The Sekai Taikai needs our final roster in 3 days. And now that we know who's going, It's time for us to name our male and female captains.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Plus they get to fight on live TV. And who knows what comes after that? Wheaties boxes, chops hockey flicks, easy top videos. Sky's the limit.
Wow. Relax, Johnny.
Few days, Sam will face Tory for the female captain spot. Robby and Miguel will fight for male captain.
I don't think it needs to be fisticuffs that settle something like this, personally, but we'll see what happens.
You four, get inside. I'm gonna whip your butts into shape.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to train them today.
You go tomorrow.
All right, but can you tell me that ahead of time? I mean, we gotta stay on the same page, otherwise they're gonna be sending mixed messages.
Don't get your panties in a bunch. All right, we are on the same page. Look, Miyagi-Do, remember? I even came up with my own kata. Big circle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Elbow to the face. Punch to the throat. Lift his ass up. And dump him. The key to Miyagi-Do is balance.
Let's go.
Stay on your feet no matter what life throws at you.
Oh no, what is he doing? Oh!
Miyagi fought for America. You're gonna have to do the same.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
They do speak karate. So you're gonna have to kick higher and harder than ever before.
Johnny, the Soviet Union doesn't even exist anymore.
Stomach, box tap, grab nuts. Twist, twist, twist. Alex Grady is the character he's playing. Lost his shoulder in the first movie. In the second movie, it's miraculously healed. And if you believe in yourselves, you could be like Eric Roberts too.
What's he trying to say there?
Dodge, not catch. Get up, Diaz. Keep your feet. Balance out.
Damn.
I'm at the end of my rope. First he goes behind my back
Daniel,
with Barnes, and now he's
fucking
shoehorning his own mental crap into the
relax.
lessons. Took over the entire training session today.
Chill.
Mr. Miyagi would not be happy with this version of Johnny as the face of his family's karate. I'll tell you that.
Well, maybe you're right, but
Maybe you're not.
what do you know? After what we learned about Mr. Miyagi, anything is possible.
I know who Mr. Miyagi was, and this is not what he would have wanted.
Okay, we need to rally you up.
Dude, Daniel, you are not balanced right now, buddy.
Just having a bad day.
Oh,
What is it? What's wrong? You okay?
We got a baby doing kata in my stomach.
Damn, girl's got power.
Aww.
Oh, maybe.
Hey,
What's wrong?
I got deferred. You got deferred? What's deferred? From Stanford, it means not yes.
Ooh, wow.
But it's not a no
Yeah.
either, right?
True.
We'll review your application with the other kids in the spring.
Yeah, you're still to fight.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish.
exactly.
Oh, good, you guys. Miggy.
Thanks, Mrs. Barton. You sure it's okay for Brandon to stay both nights?
Please don't tell me Kreese is in her house.
Mom, I'm home. Dr. Judith lowered all your prescriptions. She said you're doing so much better. Mom. 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 Mom, wake up!
Why'd we focus in on her fist like that? Okay, this may be a massive ass leap, but Kreese wouldn't have killed her, would he?
Have you guys seen Tory? We're supposed to train at the park later.
No, but I thought you were coming to the dojo to train with us.
Well, we figured since we're fighting each other, it would be best not to show each other our moves.
Makes sense.
And you better watch out.
Going down this time, El Serpiente.
No.
We're gonna train together. And so are we.
Damn it, man. This is kind of riling up some of everybody's worst traits at the moment.
It's Thursday. You're always on the test drive schedule Thursday.
Yeah, but the captain's tester tomorrow. I figure you get someone else.
There is no one else.
You're pissed Nichols kicked ass in my lesson and Sam didn't, so you're sidelining me to tip the scales.
Well, I'm not tipping anything.
You guys need to relax.
Tory,
mean, she was...
You said she was getting better.
Your mom had a pulmonary embolism. We had no idea she was developing a blood clot.
Wow.
And when it broke up...
You should have caught it!
You have every right to be upset. You're grieving. Just try to remember the last 5 years were a gift. Is there anyone we can call?
There's no one.
Sensei, how am I doing?
Your form is great. He really wants that male captain slot.
It's his best shot at Stanford.
And what about you? We know Tory's gonna give you a good fight. But what are you fighting for?
Closure. Tory beat me at the All Valley, but it was tainted for both of us. I want to prove how good I really am.
No.
To myself.
Closure's good. It means the outcome isn't what matters. If you want to find your closure, you just have to give it your all.
Oh no, Johnny, what are you doing?
Are we allowed to go this fast? Test drive doesn't count. Question you should be asking yourself.
It still counts.
Car on the road. I assume it's got Bluetooth. This puppy's got all the teeth you'll ever need.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
Oh! Guys, come on. I mean, to be fair, I guess he did say that he was going to be training all of them.
Some partnership.
Listen, I don't have to defend how I train these kids. I'm reviewing kata. Who's that?
Oh my god.
You had your day of training, okay? And forcing a client to hike through the woods so you could swear at your boss is bad for business. So take him back.
You're the boss.
Yeah, I am.
Move it or lose it, dude. I'm driving. Attention, everyone.
Oh, what are you?
Water to start my own dealership. So if you're like me and you're tired of the way Daniel runs shit around here,
Johnny, what are you doing?
no questions asked.
What kind of 401k are you working with?
Come on, let's go.
Grab a bunch of cars from the trading lot.
Oh my god.
Meet Art Stelly to discuss your future.
Wait, he's not stealing their cars to make your car lot.
Okay. What happened?
Why don't you ask Daniel?
I'm asking you.
Well, your damn husband has a bug up his brown hole, that's one thing. Number two, I joined Miyagi-Do thinking we were in this together, and meanwhile, he's pushing me out of the way.
Daniel just... he hasn't been himself lately. He's been going through something.
Wow, you're finally leaving him, huh? He's gonna shit when he finds out you're working for me and Louie.
I'm not
Oh my god, Johnny, shut the fuck
You're
up.
not quitting, but you are acting like an idiot. So just cool your jets and give Daniel some grace. He found this old box of Mr. Miyagi's, and it just brought up a lot of difficult emotions for him.
What was in the box?
Oh no. Okay. With the way the music was dropping right then, I thought Kreese was gonna manifest out of the shadows here too.
Second place. Second place. Second place. Second place. Second place.
God, I don't like that.
Look, Robby, I just wanted to say that no matter what happens on that mat, I don't have any beef with you, okay? Yeah. I just really need this. And I don't.
Oh no.
I'm saying I'm thinking about Stanford. You know, they look at my application again, and this could be really life-changing for me. So because I'm not going to college, my life isn't worth changing.
Oh no. Oh no.
I made hamburgers.
Thanks, Miss Diaz. I'm not hungry. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that a queen and her princess? And who is this?
The prince. He's gonna fight anyone who tries to hurt them.
How about the queen and the mermaid princess learn to fight for themselves?
They don't know how.
Well, not yet, but maybe they can learn. Together. How's that sound? It's okay, sweetie.
Oh.
Life dealt us a bad hand. We can change that. Because we're fighters now.
Until we learn how, this magic jewel will protect you.
You're a pretty amazing little girl. Mommy loves you so much.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I really, really don't.
Ever since you opened that box, you have been off balance.
It's hard enough not having Mr. Miyagi in my life anymore. The thing that bothers me now is knowing there was a part of his life that I didn't know. I just have this scary feeling deep down in my heart that there's a reason why, and I'm afraid to know what that is.
Well, maybe it's a good thing that you'll never know. That way you can stop worrying about the past and focus on the present. And right now, your students need you and Gianni.
Oh, God.
Just give it your all. Whether you win or lose, I believe in you, okay? Just give it your all. Whether you win or lose, I believe in you, okay?
Literally the same exact words. Fair.
About yesterday.
It's fine. I get it. You're the boss.
Yeah, maybe you're boss at the dealership, but I am your partner in karate. So I was thinking, what if I refereed Robby and Miguel, keep you out of the middle of your boys, and you ref Sam and Tory?
Sounds fair.
Let's go.
These kids.
Hey, where's Tory?
I don't know. I've been calling her. She should be here.
I hope she doesn't go to Kreese.
Fighting positions.
Boys! Nice!
Ready?
Diaz!
God damn.
Point! Diaz!
Oh.
2 points. One more and he wins.
Okay, well, she showed up. Okay.
2 points.
I think he was just worried. He couldn't keep his mind off of where she was.
You okay? Yeah. Just ready to fight.
Ready?
Boys!
Oh, whoa! Point Keene. I'm not gonna lie, like, I do kind of want Robby to get this. Robby just, he's not gotten a win, and I think Miguel's wanting this for the wrong reasons.
Point! Keene!
Don't worry, Miguel. No matter what happens, everything's gonna be okay.
No, I need this.
No, you don't, man. Not like this. God damn. It's so close. God, I'm fucking twitching like I'm fucking in the ring. And there it is.
Point! Winner!
Wow. Damn.
No hard feelings? Nah, man.
Oh. No, but he's gonna beat himself up over that, though.
Your male captain, Robby Keene.
Good job, Robby. Sorry, Miguel.
Sorry I was late.
You came just in time.
LaRusso, Nichols.
Break a leg. Not literally, don't.
Nice. But I do think she may go a little too hard. I don't know. We'll see. God, I'm worried.
May the best woman win.
Oh.
Fighting positions.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Okay, sweetie.
I'm so scared.
Life dealt us a bad hand, but we can change that because we're fighters now.
She might just kill Sam. I don't know. Ugh. Or she's just gonna be off her game. Oh, I think she's off. Oh. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep.
ref. It's a little overkill. That should be no point.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's a warning. Next one's a deduction. It's
Wow.
1-1. Fighting positions. Ready. Fight.
What in the?
Hello?
Fighting positions.
Yeah, Sam can see something's off.
We need to stop the fight.
The fight's over.
It's not fair. There could have been a point.
What the hell are you doing, man? I'm the ref. I'll decide when the fight's over.
I'll explain, okay? I promise.
don't stop the
I just
fight,
can't
please.
do it right now, not in front of everybody. Off the deck, let's go.
Don't tell them what to do. I'm their sensei, too.
Well, then end the fight.
Why?
Because my mother died.
Tory, I'm so sorry for your loss, but we can't continue this fight. This is not the time.
Yes, it is. I have to fight now.
Sensei Lawrence, some help here, please.
It's not up to us. If Nichols wants to fight, then she should fight.
Listen, we'll find another way to appoint the captain.
Find a way? No, you do not understand. None of you understand. I have to do this. I have to do this for her. I have to fight.
Let's just take a second and just breathe.
I know what you're feeling, okay? But I also know that you're not in the right headspace to decide.
No, you just don't want me to beat your daughter.
No.
Because when push comes to shove, you're gonna choose her over me.
It's not that, Tory.
Hey, we're not taking sides.
You sure about that?
Johnny.
You want this fight to be over? Fine. It's over.
Damn.
Tory, where are you going?
I'm done.
Great work, LaRusso. You just lost one of our best fighters.
Why the hell didn't you back me up?
Because she wanted to fight!
Our mother just died. What's the matter with you?
She was working through it! When my mom died, all I wanted to do was get on the mat for 3 rounds. It would have helped me then and would have helped her now.
We don't teach these kids to fight with anger. That's not the Miyagi-Do way.
Oh, please, I'm so sick of hearing that name. You act so high and mighty like Miyagi was some perfect angel. I heard about his dirty little box of secrets. Mr. Miyagi was a liar and a thief.
Oh, whoa, 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 oh God.
I'm gonna coach the tournament with you for the kids. And once we win, you and I are done.
Are you fucking kidding me, guys? Oh my God.
Training for the Sakai Taikai has been hard on all of us. But now training is over. And while most of you won't be going to Barcelona, we know you'll be there with us in spirit.
Since Tory won't be going with us, we've decided Hawk will take her spot.
Oh. Damn. Tory's gonna be the female competitor for Kreese. Because I don't think they had anyone on their team for that.
Captain, step forward.
Not that I remember seeing, at least.
Chris, bring up the official Sakai Taikai captain headbands.
Damn.
Dad, what's wrong?
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Mr. Miyagi fought in the Sakai Taikai.
And there's blood on it. Oh my God. Let's go. All right, here's the big old surprise. And Tory calling it right now. And then last but not least, Right out of that light. Yep. Wow. Wow.
Let the games begin.
Fuck you, Kreese. I'm not gonna lie, I'm mildly upset. I'm pretty upset about all of this, man. Hey guys, real quick, I want to take a break to talk about the sponsor of this video, and that of course is once again SakuraCo and Tokyo Treat. These are two fantastic Japanese snack subscription boxes that help bring the tastes and flavors of Japan right into the comfort of your own home. Tokyo Treat is a monthly, fun, and exclusive Japanese snack box featuring unique and seasonal flavors from all around Japan. Each box is filled with a variety of up to 20 fun and exclusive Japanese snack items like limited edition Kit Kats, unique flavored Japanese chips, and occasional Japanese sodas that are only available in Japan for a limited time. Tokyo Treat's upcoming theme for August is Summer Matsuri Flavor Fest. Experience the tastes and flavors of Japan's Summer Matsuri with all of our favorite festival flavors, snacks, and event-inspired treats from all across Japan. Now, SakuraCo is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware piece with every box. SakuraCo's August theme is Islands of Okinawa, which is renowned for its pristine beaches, lush landscapes, and captivating history. This month, SakuraCo invites you to traverse Okinawa's sun-soaked islands and savor the rich and authentic delicacies found amongst the region. Enjoy the taste of Japan's tropical paradise in this month's box. Each box comes with its own booklet that helps break down the contents within, as well as a plethora of information on the theme of the month that helps make this experience that much more fun. And of course, as you're digging through these snacks, if you're not exactly sure what it is you're about to bite into, just flip through the pages, find what it looks like, and it'll tell you what it is, what is inside of it, if it's got any allergens, if it is vegetarian friendly, and much, much more. All right, guys, we're gonna start off with Tokyo Treat, and of course, we have another unique flavored Kit Kat pack. This one is gold caramel or caramel, depending on who you are. These are always so much better than just the regular old Kit Kats, man. I absolutely love this stuff. All right, let's try this 7-stick Choco Cream. I don't know what that entails. It is a stick, it is Choco, it is cream. It's like a cookie stick with a cream filling here. So this crust, this cookie layer that is sandwiching this chocolate filling has kind of the consistency of like a, of an ice cream cone. Light, beautiful. We're gonna live a little dangerously here, so we're gonna try this 7 spice and mayo Carinto and see how this turns out. I saw spicy and I was like, I accept the challenge. Like on first glance, it looks like a really crispy glazed Cheeto. Oh, it's sweet. Oh, and there it is. Now it's not like okay, it's a little spicy. It is a little spicy. This is delicious though. I want to save SakuraCo for last this time around because we are, of course, in the midst of Cobra Kai at the moment, and Okinawa is a pivotal part of this story and this narrative and these traditions. So right now, we're gonna taste a little bit of food from Okinawa as we dive into the SakuraCo box. So let's try this vanilla cream waffle cookie. That sounds delicious. Check that out. It tastes a lot like those vanilla Oreos. I saw this like right out of the gate, and I want to try this. This is a Hozui sweet fish. It's kind of got like a marshmallow, like a thick marshmallow consistency, like a little tougher than a marshmallow for sure, more chewy. It's really good though. And like I mentioned in the beginning, every SakuraCo box every month comes with a unique tea to pair with all the snacks that you have within. This month's is a Sanpin tea, which is jasmine, and we got our nice little themed mug to go along with everything, so let's give it a taste. It's so good, man. And like the way they pair these things together is always so mind-boggling. This is just a great match to go along with a lot of the different flavors that we've had so far from them. Much like with the tea, unique to SakuraCo, every month you get a different tableware item to add to your collection. This month is this lovely Kingyo Mino Ware plate. It is beautiful. I've been partnered with both these companies for a while now, and every month I look forward to seeing what new items they send our way. They make a fantastic gift, even if not for yourself, a loved one. Know anybody that enjoys snacking, these are going to make a perfect gift. If you use the link down in the description below, you can enter promo code OMNI, that's OMN1, to get $5 off your first purchase from either one of these boxes. Save yourself some money while supporting the channel, and thank you again to SakuraCo and Tokyo Tree for sponsoring this video. Oh my god, Tory just cannot catch a break. And I don't fault her for going through what she did and taking this the way she did. For very different reasons, you know, Miguel and Robby are fighting for this thing. And I don't think Miguel's fighting for the right reason to want this thing. Like when he was in the ring, he was like, hey man, I know we both need this, but I need this if I want to go to college. So because I'm not, I shouldn't get this, because from him and Tory's perspective, this is like all they got. That's the only claim to any kind of success that they have, is being champions of something. You know, proving themselves, doing something along these lines, you know, and maybe they won't go off and do anything, like they won't go to college, maybe he won't, whatever. This is like something, like a badge, something that he can just look at and be proud of, that he accomplished with his own hands. And same for like Tory, especially where we finally got to open up with her mother, get some flashbacks of them, and just obviously their roots, their history, their path, and everything. And Tory, you know, what drew her to Kreese to begin with? What drew her to Robby to begin with? She's always had to fight for everything in her life, especially when her mother got sick, and especially with the things her mother went through to raise her. As we just got these little subtle signs. Obviously, there was clues from prior, like that we've gotten before, and then we got this flashback with the bruises on her arms and stuff like that. And, you know, we got to learn to fight for ourselves. And then even in the moment when she was at home alone, the doctors thought she was getting better. And she was like, oh, well, she even needed all this medicine. This moment we started going down that road, she was getting too optimistic. You knew there was going to be a very bad curveball coming their way, as teeing us up for it. And, you know, she came home and she just passed. With her clenched fist, until it was the revelation we got from flashback, that she was clenching onto that gem, that protection gem that she made as a child. That just, like, further puts Tory into a place of desperation to fight for not only herself at this point, but for the memory of her mother, the way she's coping and dealing through this, the way she was trying to bottle it up and channel it. It's heartbreaking. It really was. There's a lot of this episode where I was fighting tears, man. I really, really was. And I've talked about this in other things. You know, my mother, she went through cancer, but she survived her bout. My best friend, his mother got cancer as well. Not as lucky. You know, not everybody is going to pull through, and, you know, every time it just, these types of storylines just make me, like, grateful for that I have more time, because when I was growing up, I didn't really appreciate what was going on at the time, or understand, because of how young I was. So, like, it's just one of those things that's just always a very touchy thing here, and especially Kreese coming in, trying to prey upon her vulnerability and the relationship he built with her, knowing that he's got this kind of seed in her brain that he's trying to cultivate and grow that was there. And he was like, you try to prey upon her insecurities, the past, and all these things. And then when it came down to this moment, when this came down to this tragedy, because that was when she was still riding high on her mother, getting the information that she could come down off her meds a little bit. Not give them up completely, but lower the dosages and stuff. You know, wean off. You know, things were looking good. So she had the fight to stand up to him. But now, with all this that's going on, and them not thinking she's in the right headspace to fight, while Gianni did, I understand where Johnny's coming from, but I don't know if this is the way to go about it, especially in like a point competition, because she struck again. You know, she got her point and she kept going. It's hard to not agree with Daniel in this moment, but I also understand Gianni's point of view as well, as this is an outlet for that aggression, that frustration, that pain. The problem I have with it is it shouldn't be redirected onto somebody, especially like Sam, especially a friend, somebody that while you've had this history, they're on the mend. Like they are building a relationship together and it's been going really well. But this happened and it's kind of tainted a lot of that because now she believes that her mother's death, everything she's been fighting for her entire life will be in vain if she can't pull this off, if she can't prove that she can do this. So she turns to the one person who will guarantee her a spot and let her fight and channel that pain, and that would be Kreese. And then Gianni learning about the Miyagi situation and kind of weaponizing that a little bit. And I will tell you, I am so tired of this same back and forth between these two when it comes to this. I was really hoping that with all of this, we would be at the point where they'd be mature enough to handle all this together. You know, accept the duality of each other, the balance they bring. Sometimes Daniel goes too far one way. That's where Gianni comes in to balance him out, and then it's vice versa. I think they balance each other out very well. It's upsetting. It really is, because I love these two together. And here we are again, for I don't even know how many times now this makes. That was like, after this, we're good now. We'll work together until the end of this, but after this, we're done. I'm so sick of it. Like, just get over it. Like, guys. And I get that Daniel's dealing with something right now. Like, he's got a crisis of self at the moment because so much of who he is, he attaches to Miyagi, and he questions everything that he's learned, all those lessons, simply because of this decision Miyagi made not to let him in on a part of this life. Daniel feels like there's got to be a reason to that, and we find out that was a nice revelation with the reveal for the headbands, and then that clicks with the headband that he found in there, and it shows that he at one point fought in the Sekai Taikai, which is fun. I think that just deepens it so much more. I talked about this in a previous episode. I think it just makes Miyagi's story that much more rich and more relevant because it shows that, much like with Daniel and his imperfections, Miyagi pushed him through it because he was there. He's seen it. He's seen war, man. He's fought in a war. He's killed people. Like, he's done these things that probably he's never been proud of. He lost a child, he lost a wife, he lost his love, he exiled himself from his family. Can't tell me that that doesn't fuck with you. Over the course of his life, he coped with it in different ways. He's going to definitely show you the best sides of himself. You know, you saw the most vulnerable part of him for a moment when he was drunk the one night. And maybe some other times throughout there, but hey guys, Editing Omni. So I just want to throw this out there as well. So much like with this Miyagi situation, you could also compare it to a character like Uncle Iroh in Avatar: The Last Airbender. When we meet him in the present day, you know, he's old, like he's world lived, he's traveled, he's seen the world, he's grown, he's had failures, experiences, all these things. When we meet him, he's just the wise old man who has all the answers to seemingly every one of life's problems. He's all of these things that echo a lot of what Miyagi is when we meet him. However, it takes a lot to get to that point. There's a lot of life that has been lived to learn all of these lessons. All those lessons and all of that wisdom and all of that knowledge comes from firsthand experiences. And like with Uncle Iroh, he fought in the war. He was part of the Fire Nation. He's done some dark shit in his life that he's probably not proud of. And I think that is indicative of everybody who's ever made a mistake in their life. And it just reflects so nicely in a lot of these kids, a lot of whom have made a lot of mistakes, and we're trying to forgive them. But Daniel is so protective over this idea of who Miyagi was when he met him that he can't even fathom that this man ever made these mistakes or was similar to the people he's trying to teach and make their lives better. I think Daniel's got this idea built up in his head that Miyagi was flawless, and that's just not the truth. No one is. And I think that's the point. That's also what he was trying to teach him the entire time. Like, he accepted Daniel for his flaws. And like he said, at the end of the day, like, you got to find your own path. You can't just mimic mine. You know, and Gianni, I think, can see that. even though he's going, I think Gianni goes very hard the other direction in a lot of ways. Like his reactions to certain situations are extreme just in the other direction. And like he maybe goes a little too hard in a lot of ways as well. Like he earned that punch from Daniel. And I think he pushed a little too far there. Like they're just like, they're bickering, man. I don't know. It's a sticky situation. I just want everybody to be happy in the end. I want Tory to work through all this. I want the best for all these kids and for all the adults. Hell, I want a redemption for Kreese. I want him to come back from this. I gotta tear out my heart to get what I want. And I just like, no, come on. Like I want a redemption for Kreese, but it may be just simply too late at this point. But the foundation's been there. We just got to figure out how to get his heart back in his chest. He's literally like Davy Jones himself if he didn't physically or literally cut his heart out and put it in a box and hide it somewhere. That was kind of what he did metaphorically in the cave. And now she's right across from them. Sam's captain, Robby's captain. Everybody's using this tournament in a way that I feel like, I think outside of Robby, I don't know. Honestly, I think right now, Sam's the only one that I think has a healthy mindset when it comes to why they're doing this. Like Robby's like, he just wants to prove himself. He just wants to win something for once. Same with Tory. She wants to win something for once. She wants to prove that, they can fight it out and they can earn their take. For people who have not really had anything their entire lives, this means a lot to them. I don't know if I would call that the right reason to fight. It's a good reason to fight. I don't know. It can be very messy, putting all your value into that one little thing. Meanwhile, Miguel, he's not guaranteed a spot in the college that he wants, and he's trying to use this to boost that. Meanwhile, Sam is she's like, I just want to know. Our fight before was tainted. I just want to see how good I am. Am I good enough to beat her or not? No matter the result, at least I'll have closure. At least I'll know. I think that's the healthiest mindset out of all of them. Hey guys, I didn't know I'm here. Real quick, I wanted to just kind of chime in to expand upon my little discussion here about the different kids' motivations for wanting to win this tournament. Obviously, Tory and Robby both have a very similar reason for doing this, though the backing motivator is a little different now after what happened in this episode. But from where they are two kids who literally gave up on any kind of regular future that most people would expect from them. So this is kind of their only shot at this point to make anything of themselves, to maybe get some kind of boost or leverage once they exit high school, because otherwise they're really going to be fighting tooth and nail to do anything with their grades and their reputation, their baggage and all this stuff, their history. Most schools are probably not even going to give them the time of day, let alone jobs. It's going to be very tough for them. Meanwhile, of course, Miguel's had his own trials and tribulations growing up, but fortunately, he's had a pretty stable support structure. He's got good grades. He's never had issues with school. He's got a parent that has at least been there the entire time. Robby and Tory, they've had to basically be their own parent. Hell, in Tory's situation, she had to be that for her mother and take care of her financially. She was the adult in her house, essentially. Robby, kind of in a lot of ways as well, even if he was left to his own devices, got in with bad crowds, but he didn't have his father. He didn't have his mother, really. Like, sure, that her name's on the lease, I guess, but she was never really around either. She was off gallivanting with dudes left and right, and there was no conducive life there to help support him along the way. But my hang up with Miguel's point of view is like, it just feels like he's putting himself above them all without even thinking about it. And I don't think that he's meaning to, but he was like, I really need this. When he's saying that to Robby, of all people, to his face, is like, I need this. The worst case scenario for Miguel in this is that he's just not going to get his dream school. He's deferred. He's still in the running. He's not out. He hasn't been rejected by the school. He's just not going to get in the fall term. He's going to get reviewed again, possibly enrolled by the spring. Worst case scenario, he just goes to another school. He would definitely be able to get into any other school, like the whole point of that, episode with Kyler and all of that. Like, yeah, he could get into that with his grades, with his acclamation, everything. He's not going to be hurting for opportunity in the way that Robby and Tory might once all things are said and done. So when he's placing himself above Robby in that way, it just feels not intentionally selfish, but it just feels a little icky, you know? And plus he's just distracted. His head's not in the game really. And I don't know. Everybody's in a kind of shitty spot right now. As I mentioned in this, I think Sam is the only one right now. Well, aside from this whole Tory spat, because while things were starting to get better now and, you know, getting into this moment where she could finally get some closure out of this situation, this all happens. So now that's a little shaky. Is she going to be able to face Tory with all of that? Is that going to yet again taint this victory, taint this conflict? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But because Tory left in the wake of all that, and of course because in her frustration, in her headspace, she doesn't see it through their lenses as well. And she's like, you're just protecting your daughter. You don't want me to fight her. You don't want her to lose. That's why you don't want me to fight. When that's not really it. It's just like, it's not the right time or place or any of that for what's happening. And yeah, it's so fucked, but it's good TV. It's really good TV. But because she left though, Hawk by default does get to go. They had to fill that spot, so Hawk got her spot. I didn't even consider, because like obviously like we were talking about, like we got a male captain and a female captain we had to choose here on this side, and it didn't really click with me in the moment, but there was no women at all at Kim Da-Young's dojo. I don't know, I have to go back, but I'm pretty sure it was all guys, which is interesting that they don't, well, I mean, is it really interesting that they don't have anybody over there that would automatically fill that in had Kreese not went and stuck his claws into Tory yet again while she's vulnerable, which is just shitty in and of itself. I was wholly suspecting that Kreese killed her mother though. I don't know, like despite everything that's gone through, like and the connection they had, heartless Kreese, you know, this Kreese that went through the cave and, you know, shed his weaknesses, his sentimentality. I was like, who knows? Maybe he would perform a murder. I don't know, to get what he wanted in the end. Dude, this is going to be wild. We got 10 episodes to go, another 5 this fall, and then spring, our final 5. Miyagi and the Sekai Taikai. I don't think it's going to be as extreme as Daniel's making it out to be. I think in the end, whatever it is, it's just going to fortify Miyagi's teachings even more. Again, I 1000% trust these showrunners, these writers, with the Karate Kid legacy. Like everything that the show has been, everything these movies have been, and these characters, their roots, Miyagi's, like everything about that. I feel like whatever revelation comes will enhance or better serve the narrative in a way that maybe Daniel's not prepared for or just doesn't see yet. And this isn't the only side of Miyagi that he hasn't seen or doesn't know. He still hasn't talked to Julie as far as we know. You never got to see that side of Miyagi. I'm not going to let it die, but I don't think at this point we're going to be seeing her based on things that have been said, but I would love to be surprised. But guys, that's kind of all I got. I talked to quite a bit on this one, I think, and just a lot throughout these episodes. There's a lot to chew on. There's probably some stuff, you know, I've missed or forgot to touch upon. Anyway, guys, what did you think? How do you feel about all of this? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or forget Maryland's channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Coruscant, Melito, Robert, Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake and Trell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.